Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO Icons 2024 set reveal video. Today we are looking at set number 10332. This is the Medieval Town Square. This is going to be retailing for $229.99 USD or $299.99 Canadian. This set's going to become available beginning on March the 1st for LEGO Insiders or VIP members. And if you aren't a member, you can pick this up beginning on March the 4th. This set is supposed to be a reimagining of a classic set from 2009, the Medieval Marketplace. And it's a pretty beloved set, and I think that it's interesting that this is sort of a more modern take on that. It's also interesting since recently they've been doing a lot of like return to these classic sets. They've even been bringing back the old packaging, but they didn't decide to do that here. I guess the Lego castle, I don't know, maybe it's not as iconic or nostalgic as those retro boxes, but this is still a pretty cool set because this set is also meant to sort of go with your medieval blacksmith shop as well as the Lion Knight's castle. So that's specifically what is referenced here. We've also gotten two other classic promos. So they're really leaning into the castle stuff for this older audience, which I think this is going to do really, really well just because it's a fun little village that I think has a lot of detail in the shops and the different figures and different things that you're getting in here. And we are actually going to be reviewing this here on the channel very soon, so I'm excited to discover if there's any hidden details that aren't in these photos like the Lion Knight castle had. I want to jump to the figures and the animals. They say that this is, again, a reimagining of the classic set. That one had a lot of animals, and this one doesn't really have too much going for it in terms of the animals. You've got a little kitten, which is pretty cute. You've got a bucket of milk there, as well as obviously one of the biggest desires, I think, for this is the goat. The goat is back. We saw that in the start of 2024 with the goat herder. And, of course, this is a different color, though, so that's pretty cool that the iconic goat is back in this new color. We've also got this little kid. He's got a new hat piece there in sand green. I like the torso that he's got on there. He's holding the carrot for the animals. And then you've also got a little squirrel. And then there's also a bird included inside one of the trees there. You can see I like how it's sort of in the corner of the build there. It looks pretty nice. You also get a red bird, which is on top of like this crane. Those are all the animals, so I think that's kind of disappointing. The next biggest draw, I think, is these figures. We sort of got like a maid there, as well as some sort of, I don't know, like a rich knight is probably the best way that I could describe this guy, at least looking at the attire there and everything. Looks pretty cool, but over here, this is the biggest draw. It's a wolf pack figure, which this is like the final sort of faction that we need from the classic castle theme, so that's pretty awesome. And I can already see it now. One of the Bricklink programs in the future is going to be a huge castle, whole fortress for them. We've got another 3 figures here. Again, I'm really loving the torsos and the specifically Makari's hair there. That came in the Viking village, so it's cool to get here as well. And you've also got this Lion Knight here included, and I love the mustache included. That's great to see, still sticking around. But that's it for the figures. I want to move on now to comparing the build, I guess. There was this center build of the tree in the original Medieval Market, and we got that back here. And it's a interesting build because of the part usage, like the horns there from Ninjago. It's interesting to see here in reddish brown, and you can see all the leaves, how they are all built and connected. What I really like is the 2 little tiles. You could see there that there's a goat for sale, and then you've also got a wanted poster there for the wolf pack. So that's really cool. I like that there's a little bit of like water there. I guess there's another animal, a frog. Just let's talk about the other sort of side builds there. You've got this cart with some hay and some barrels. Nothing to pull it, so again, that's kind of sad, but you do have this other little cart here, which is this cheese and sort of bakery cart. So you've got a bunch of cheese, a couple of different pastries and things, so that's kind of cute. Let's look in behind here. I like the design of parts of this building, like specifically this part with the white and the black looks great. I love the roof and just how they have angled those tooth pieces. Again, using that similar build from the Lion Knight Castle here, with some of the smaller dark tan pieces looks great, but how they've done that arch around that white window still looks great. I love the dark red windows. You've got on the outside there a little bit of a farm with a bunch of plants growing. They've also got a little beehive there, so I guess they're also collecting honey. You've got a pumpkin growing, a water bucket there. And then looking at the rest of this is where I'm probably most disappointed in the set, and that's the roofs here. They're just really simple in comparison to the rest of this, and I don't get why that is. Like, it's just meh. Like, I don't know, definitely feel like it could have been better. Maybe using a different technique so it's not repetitive in the set. But yeah, that's a little disappointing. You do actually have a crane that's included here, so that's kind of cool that you can lift up different pieces there to the top. You can see there's this 2x2 tile with a sticker on it, so it's the workshop here. You've got some torches on the outside there. I love all the cobblestone throughout the set. You'll see that in all the walkways. It looks really great. This is, I guess, sort of the bakery where you've got this sign with the cheese wheel on it. That's nice. I love that door in dark red. That looks cool. So you got a couple of different flowers and things like that around there. Coming around here to the back, you can see I love this section. It's all fenced in, and you've got a spot for all the different animals. There's a trough to drink water from, a little tree there in dark green. But yeah, all of this, the hinges can all sort of open up here to give you access to the interiors of each of the different shops. I love the inside of the cheese factory is what the description's calling it. It looks really nice. I love the tiling on the floor, all the cheese pieces and everything there, all on the counter. Looks great. And of course, the goats right outside to make all these different cheeses. The center bit there too, I love the canopy with the different blue stripes, as well as the mushrooms and the tree growing there. This is, I think, the woodworking shop, and you can see a bunch of the different tools and everything that's being worked on in here. Up above that construction area, sort of where you've got that crane, you can see you turn this little gear on the side, and that's what lifts it up here to the second level. This is the weaving workshop, and this is probably one of my favorite details here. This incredible tapestry that they're creating, this banner looks so darn cool. That's an amazing sticker with the knights fighting each other down there with the horses jousting, and then you've got the people watching, and then up above the classic yellow castle. But I love all the different colors and the yarn in behind there. That looks really great too. Over here on the other section, this looks really nice. I love this build specifically. This is probably the better half of the set, I guess. This tavern here looks great. You've got again, you can see the banner with the fork and the knife looks great, as well as the classic knight helmet there with the two axes. I really love that. But just the whole color scheme with the dark tan and the olive, and the window shutters up above, those stickers look really great too. And the roofing on this is just, oh, love it a lot. I really like the red building here, and just how that castle turret is also integrated into this. It looks really cool. The chimneys, I didn't talk about that before, but with the smoke coming out with the horn pieces being used for like smoke, love that a lot. And you've got, but then the interior here, again, you've got this sticker on this flag for the guard tower. Love that so much. And I guess that's what the red part is here on the inside as well. So you've got a bed for them to sort of, maybe, again, it would be nice if there was a second guard so that they could take shifts. But you got this letter there, which is with a cool stamp sticker on it, and you can see the ladder sort of going on up there to the top of, or I guess just the second floor of the tower. Down below, you've got a shield painting workshop, and I think conceptually really cool. Like, I love the idea that she's painting this. I love the easel that she's got that on. I just wish that maybe there could have been a shield that's sort of halfway being painted. I think that would have been nice to see. You've got a couple of blank shields, but having one sort of midway would have been nice. You do get a cool sticker in the back there with like a king, and you've got a bunch of paint on the floor, which I do love that. That's a fun little detail. You've got the tavern here, which is really cool. I love the little chessboard. You've got a sticker there, and I like the part usage there for the table. That looks great. You've also got, I guess, beer on tap there with, you've also got a lute to play in the bar. Up above that, you've got, I guess, sort of the kitchen where this is all being cooked up for the food for the tavern. So you've got, a turkey there. You've got some pies, a crab for seafood, a stove, and different things. And then up above, you've got this bedroom. So they're hiding up inside there, and you can see the little bed. There's this other picture here where there's the hidden compartment inside of the bedroom. Overall, I think it's a fun concept. I think that it feels like it's missing a little bit of something. I think that whether it's minifigure wise or animal wise, like that original set, and just some of the detailing there, it does feel like there's a lot of stories being told in each of the different shops, which I appreciate. Sort of like what we got with the Lion Knight Castle, and I do think that this is a great little addition for this, and I'm excited to see, and hopefully we get more knight sets. Maybe they'll take turns between pirates and knights and just keep going back and forth, remaking and reimagining those classic sets. I think is a really great idea. But anyways, everyone, be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future Lego icon set reveals and reviews. Like I said before, we are actually going to be reviewing this very soon here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.